You might be wondering, what is the construction process in a new construction home in Ocala, Florida? Well, get ready, because on today's video, I have a special guest who will explain and guide us through the stages of a new home here in Ocala, Florida. This is Margie Caldera, and welcome to a new tour. Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Margie Caldera, and if this is your first time in this channel, first and foremost, welcome in. My mission is to show you all of the new construction projects in savings communities and resale properties in the state of Florida. So definitely this is the best and the unique channel for you. Stay tuned for content every week. On today's video, I'm in Marion Oaks, and as I explained you before, this is a really special video because we're gonna go over the details of a new construction property. And for that, we have our special guest, Fernando from BBG, one of the biggest builders here in Marion Oaks. Welcome, Fernando.
Welcome. Thank you for inviting me for your video.
Yes, of course, we're ready and excited to go through the process. So Fernando, talk to us a little bit about BBG and how do you guys came to this area, particularly Ocala, Florida, Marion Oaks.
So BBG Developments was founded in 2018. So we've been in the market for about 6 years now. Okay. Here in Marion Oaks for about 3 years. Why did we come here? Well, this is a very fast developing and growing community. And that's one of our goals with BBG, is to be present in these types of communities so we can help bring more affordable housing and the products that our clients want to live in.
And more families and obviously more relocation. So definitely BBG is one of the biggest and affordable, great construction properties here in Marion Oaks. So don't waste more time and let's go inside to the properties to check the stages on this new construction. Okay, now we are about to get inside of this property, but I just wanted to point out, guys, that in this section we have 2 properties under construction. There's just 1 week apart. So Fernando, can you explain what is the difference between the other property and this one, please?
Sure. So in the other property, as we said, they're about a week apart because it already has the tile installed. As we're about to enter in this property, you're gonna see they were finished painting today. So it's still fresh paint. The other one already has the tile. They're about a week apart. You can see the sites are already close to being finished to get the driveways installed and the final touches with the sod. These 2 properties, especially the septic systems, are installed in the back of the property. So we're gonna see those open today. Some of the other properties in Marion, they actually have the septic systems installed in the front yard. So as you drive by, it will be very common for you to see a big hole in front of the yards because they're installing the drain fields for the properties.
Yes, so as you can appreciate, we are right here, and this area is going to be my front yard. We expected to have the sod as one of the last steps, right?
That's correct. We installed the sod at the very end because, for one, we want to make sure that it will be green when you come and you're going to buy your house. But it's also the last thing we want to do so we can get through the final inspection, the final driveway inspection, and have the house ready for occupancy.
Okay, and how long it takes to finish the property after you install the driveway? Because right now we don't have the driveway yet, right? In any of those properties.
Right, so in these 2 houses in here, since we already have paint, and in that particular case we already have the floor, we're about 45 days from having the house ready for a new family to occupy it. Okay. So we are already into the final stages of the construction in here. And it's a very exciting time.
Fernando, can you help us with the features of this property?
So BBG is a spec builder. Here in Marion Oaks, we primarily build 2 different plans. One of them is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,500 square foot which is this plant in here.
Okay.
For a future video, we can go visit one of our other properties that has 1,750 square foot, which has
bigger.
a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom.
3 baths.
But that will be for another day.
Yes, definitely. But talk to me about the structure.
So as far as the structure is concerned, you can see that all of our houses, they are block on the outside. That's one of the things that we have as one of our trademarks.
Okay.
We decided that for efficiency reasons and for the fact that in Florida we have a lot of hurricanes, it's better to have a block property as opposed to some of the other properties in the market which are not block.
And it's really important to understand that here in Florida we have a lot of humidity, which means if you have a wood frame, you will have more incidence of termite. So having a concrete or block structure is definitely 10 of 10. So let's jump inside now. Okay, and then as soon as we're stepping into the house, the first thing we want to take a look is this a beautiful open concept, open space, pretty modern. And right now we are in the great room or living area. So Fernando, can you explain us pretty much the dimensions of this area or the height of the ceiling? What is the materials of the floor? What BVG offers for like those construction homes?
Sure, absolutely. So our properties are 9-foot ceiling. So you can see it's pretty high. Very different from some of the older houses that built in the 80s, which we felt very confined in there. In addition to that, the open concept gives us the option to have a nice location in here for a dining table or for a sofa with the dining playing off on the side, as well as with an open kitchen in here. Now, in our kitchen, we offer 42-inch cabinets, as well as countertops, granite countertops. And for the flooring, all of our properties, they come with ceramic tile. For those interested in a different option, yes, we do offer vinyl as an option, but we offer as a basic model ceramic tile throughout the house.
Yes, and this is a really, really good feature, guys, because properties at that price with those conditions, the majority of them has carpets in the rooms. So for this product, for your product, is great and it's amazing that you have the ceramic tile in the entire house.
I forgot to mention, oh yes, the kitchen comes all furnished. It comes with a full-size fridge, a microwave, a dishwasher, and a stove. All of the appliances in stainless steel.
And have guaranteed also, right?
Absolutely.
Have extended guarantee. Another great and good point about having a new construction property, guys, is you have guarantees from the top to the bottom of the properties, and all of the appliances are included as well. Also, well, let's keep going up to another section of the property. It's gonna have the principal bedroom, the laundry section, and the 2-car garage. And now if you follow us to this section, we'll step in the first stop, which is the double car garage. Okay, the double car garage has the water heater in the area, have to be here in the area. Yes. The electrical panel, and also it comes with the garage opener.
Oh yes, and thank you. Speaking of garage opener, that's yet another BVG differential. All of our houses come with a garage door opener. As a consumer myself, it's very frustrating when you're trying to unload the car and you have to figure out how to open the garage. That way, it's easy for you to come from the store, open the garage, and be able to unload your car.
Yes, it's pretty easy and convenient. And if you're trying to come in for another stay and relocation, you don't want to deal with, you know, those extra details. So you just come, move it into the house, and get ready to live in here in Mighty Knox. So,
and Mary, here's the tile that's gonna go throughout the house.
Oh. We have the tile here ready for the flooring.
As I mentioned before when we were talking about flooring, all of our properties come with flooring throughout, including the bedrooms. I know that is yet another differential. We think that it's an easy way to maintain the property. It's a lot better for the environment than the carpet.
Totally, especially if you have like pets, it's, you know, a game changer to having tile. So let's keep going, guys, to the principal suite then. And now stepping into my principal suite, immediately to the right side I have the walk-in closet, right, Fernando?
That's right.
And then just on the opposite side we have the ensuite bath of this new construction bedroom. Okay, so I just wanted to ask, in terms of like the lightings of the property, what are the type of lighting that you have in this house?
So throughout our properties we include LED lighting. So you're gonna have a point in here with an LED lighting, as well as in all of the other locations, including in the bathrooms.
Okay, also in the fence as well, I get.
Yes.
The fan in the bathroom, the private lights and private door. Okay. And what about the fan? If someone wanted to install the fan, do you have any option for that, in a pre-wire or something like that?
So although the fans don't come standard with our properties, we do offer the opportunity for clients to add fans, blinds, pendant lights over the kitchen countertops. So those are optional. They are optionals for a little bit of extra.
Okay.
But it is a possibility. We're always open to do those for clients as well.
Right. But if they have their own fan, they can just install that.
They can install after they have the property already closed. Yes.
Okay. And then this last section of today's bedroom right here is my ensuite bath, right?
That's correct. So in the principal suite bathroom, we have yet another feature. Unlike what you're used to see in many other properties, we don't have a bathtub in there. We have a full walk-in shower with tile all the way to the ceiling and a very nice accent in the middle of the wall. It comes with a sliding glass door. So again, for those worried about getting the bathroom all wet, it already comes with a shower door in there. It also comes with the granite countertop in the dual sinks, which is yet another convenience, especially for those running late in the morning.
Yes. It's pretty a good plus for, you know, couples there. And yes, so we can keep going into the rest of the house now. And then on the other side of the property, we have the rest of the bedrooms. So what do we have in this section?
Yeah, on the split plan model, on one side we have the principal bedroom, the suite, and on the other side we have 3 bedrooms in line in here, which they share a bathroom behind you. For those with children, it's important to have a bath. Unlike the principal suite bathroom, on the other bathroom we have a bathtub.
Okay, perfect. About the windows, what are the type of windows that you offer?
Throughout our properties we use double panel windows. Those are more efficient. So for us here in Florida, with the heat, that makes the house a little bit more cooler during the summer and not as cold in the winter. And they also come with a screen. So especially in the summer when we have a lot of mosquitoes, the screens are a big help.
Yes, and at the end, if you have those like energy efficient, it will save you like money in your electrical bill later on, which is really important here in Florida. And then the last section is the other bedroom, right?
Yes, there are 3 of them in here.
3 of them. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we are in the backyard. And as you can appreciate, we have the septic tank just to the left side of us. So Fernando, can you explain us a little bit how the system works and pretty much what is a septic tank, because many people have so much scare about septic tanks here in Florida.
So as you know, here in Marion Oaks, just about every property has to do with septic tanks. The system really is divided into sections. The first section is the actual tank, where the fluids and the sewer from your house come and they all get dumped in this location. This is where the chemistry of that and the biological process go about. And this tank needs to be emptied out about once a year, depending of course on how much usage you have and how many people you live in your house. Now, once that process goes through the tank, some of the fluids end up rising to the top, and those are then drained through the drain field, and that's where the liquid portion of the fluids go, and they go back into the soil and that's why you see a large area where it can be spread out.
Okay, okay. So do you say how long they have to like pump out? Because like there's some like couples or retired people or just like by themselves they're gonna come and leave. Do they have to pump like every year?
As a best practice, you should that on a regular basis, and it takes about a year for the system to be okay. Of course, it varies by family, but the recommendation is to have it pumped once a year.
Yes, because I have other like companies that they say no, between 1 and 5 years, depending on how you use it.
Right.
Right. And in this particular model, you have the septic tank in the back, right? But you offer like different locations.
That's correct. So the location of the tank is really a site-specific situation. In the particular case of this property, we didn't have enough room in the front, so we were forced to put it in the back. In some of the other properties, it is, again, our preference to have it in the front or on the side of the house.
Okay.
So it's not that every property will have septic in the back.
Okay, it's depending on the lot particularly. Now let's see how you can buy this property either from relocation or for your investor. There are many options that BBG can offer. So remember, contact Margie Realtor and let's go from there. And the last question, Fernando, what are the time frames that you are management right now?
So it takes us about 6 months to build the property. So before you know, you have a house ready and you can move in with your new family.
Perfect. So this is from you get the lot and then you get the permits and everything, right?
Yeah, the steps on the construction is you need to buy the property. We take a permit to build the property, and then the actual construction of the house. So it takes about 6 months to do the construction.
Yes, buy the lot first.
Correct. You need to buy the lot first.
Okay, perfect. Just keep in mind, guys, really important fact is BBG is also developing the same product in another location if Ocala is not the best area for you. Just stay in touch with us because there are so many surprises coming soon. Okay, my dear family, on YouTube, we finished with another tour, completely different video this time because we went over the steps of the new construction project here in Ocala, Florida, with my special guest Fernando from BBG. Now if you want to know the numbers about this property or whatever other property that you guys can offer, you can reach out to me and I will give you the best options for you. Talk to me about the investors. Is there any way if someone is interested in build houses here, create a passive income, or just for themselves?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to be a participant in your video, to be a special guest in here. It was a pleasure working with you today in this video. Yes, for investors interested in knowing more about how they can use BBG to build for them, they should be reaching out to you.
Okay, awesome. Well, you know, if you have any question, please tap your comments below. Any feedback is really appreciated. Thank you so much for staying in another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.